far, I think I'm just gonna have it come to me during the game.
Wait for the
Wow.
genius to strike you.
Yeah.
Spontaneous bits.
I kind of have this Ciabatta arc going from the game I hosted.
All right, I
I
think I'm just gonna have it come.
I teased the fact that I was going to eat ciabatta, and then now I am.
Good for you.
Yep.
That's something.
You
Wow.
gotta, therefore you are. You
We
know?
can build. We can build off of that.
Yeah. This'll work. This'll work. Keep riffing.
Where is the...
Man, the Night Pandas are gonna love us at 9:45.
All right. We'll speed through because it's an Ethan game. Actually, just kidding. It's a Brian game that I think upon Neil's review, that might be the most amount of words in every single question on average. So prepare to
Rivaling
listen
the
to me
Spencer
speak a
games.
lot. All right. Game 5 of week 8. Second place versus 10th place, 5 and 2, 2 and 5. Look, my Qualls lead the league in points per game. Night Pandas playing a bit unlucky. They're scoring above their position in the table. However, it's pretty disparate in terms of own niches. Look, my Qualls are 75%, which is very close to number 1. Night Pandas are tied for 11th, going through the first season blues and not knowing what you know. Last week, Click by Qualls had an 11-8 victory over Franchester United, and Night Pandas lost to the Hypnotoads 10-12. First round of the night will be Cerebral Coaches. This is a college
NBA.
question.
Who's NBA?
The NBA.
Oh
NBA.
fuck! Oh yeah. Okay, I was hoping it was college football or basketball.
It's a good thing Brian's here because sometimes I don't read through the questions fully because I'm like, oh, I already know I don't know that.
All right. Well, we do. Here's the thing.
So although I know everything about the NBA, I was more so
True.
talking about players. So
Then we will not double.
All right, Night Pandas, do you want to double?
I'm gonna go with no.
All right, a confident leader. This Eastern Conference coach graduated from Duke with a philosophy, political science double major, and later earned a dual JD MBA degree from the school. All of those smarts have gotten him a career record of 453 and 357 and a current place in the top 8 of the East.
Who's the Hawks' current coach?
When I was about to ask, did Quinn Snyder go to Duke?
He looks smart.
He's like a brainiac kind of guy.
Yeah, and the Hawks are like top 8 makes me think it's going to be somebody in the 6 to 8 range.
And he has a above 500 record because he was pretty good with the Jazz.
he was really good with the Jazz. Yeah. I'm trying to. I can knock. I
That's a
can
lot
cross off
of
some other
games, though.
people.
Was he there
Yeah.
for like seasons
He was-
and seasons and seasons?
He was with the
Yeah.
Jazz for a while.
Okay.
He was the coach of the Magic.
Yeah. Who? It's Jamal
Yeah.
Mosley.
Okay.
I don't know if he's been a head coach for long enough.
No, I don't know that name.
900 games.
We don't have anything better than Quinn Snyder.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
I thought this is a Brian game, so it's gonna be like 4-3. Quinn Snyder, final answer.
Ah.
Was that right or wrong?
It sounded bad, but I didn't hear it.
Hey!
That is correct.
I thought Quinn had 2 N's in it.
Yeah, that's a half point for Nick Smith because he said Hawks, but I said the coach's name. Just put it on.
All right, Night Pandas. This Western Conference coach did not play college basketball. Hold up, we're gonna.
Train.
This is unfair. They're having too much time to think about the question.
Yeah,
Deduction.
dude, they planted this train.
They're distracted by the train that I can't hear over.
Stop the field.
Did not play college basketball. Instead, using his time at UPenn Wharton to major in economics with a minor in philosophy. He applied those degrees well earned and a career record of 539, along with top half spot in the West this season.
Okay, well, I have nothing. Anyone got a name here?
I have 2 guesses of who this. I don't want to. I have a name I can use. I don't want to give them the guesses of the teams that I think this apply. I think this is one of 2 teams,
Okay.
and I don't want to. I don't want to say who they are. I have a name for one of them.
I fear I'm not
Well,
going to be too
are you
helpful.
more confident in one than the other? Like,
I only know one of the two coaches' names.
okay, well then
So,
that has to be the one that we.
yeah.
All right.
Um,
Okay.
and you guys got nothing?
Yeah,
I've got
unfortunately, no.
nothing.
All right. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing this close. Mark Dagino, final.
I'm
What?
thinking, could it be the coach of like the Thunder or the Timberwolves? 'Cause it's not the Nuggets guy. He's
Ooh.
there forever and a day.
I was thinking not enough games for the. I like whoever the. Do you know the Timberwolves coach? He looks like a nerd.
No,
do you know his
I don't
name?
know. I don't know his name.
Okay, shit.
Okay, well, let's think of someone else in the playoff field right now whose name we know and has not been a coach as long as.
What about the Grizzlies?
Ime
I don't know their
Udoka.
names.
Who does he coach?
Oh, Ime.
Yeah, it's not him.
bad.
But it's not him, but that's a name.
Okay, say it.
Ime Udoka final. He played college basketball, I think.
Taylor Jenkins.
That's
think
not a
that's-
real person. You
Who
made
is
that up.
that? What
That
team?
is the coach of the Grizzlies. So
The record, like I knew the record made sense.
All right. It's
I'm like-
1-0. Odyssey pre-preview. This is about the Odyssey.
Is it though?
Is this a mythology question?
Or is it about
Yes.
Super Mario Odyssey?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
we will double.
Will we?
What? No.
Hell yeah.
Okay, fine.
Matt
I don't
said
think we're
yes,
doubling
so-
this, right?
We're
We're
gonna
not
miss
doubling
no
this.
takesies,
badly.
backsies.
Yeah. Okay, we're not doubling this.
This was
Right.
rash. This was foolish.
This enchantress and minor goddess is
Come on,
met by
son.
Odysseus on the island of Aea. She turns most of his crew into swine, but Odysseus eventually convinces her to turn them back after going to bed with her.
I've heard
Cersei.
it.
Cersei.
Mm.
Final answer. Did my whole team forget that my college minor was classical mythology?
No, we didn't. We didn't
You
forget.
didn't go to college. Cut it out with that.
Look,
Classic Matt bias.
just because you're a Star Wars fan doesn't mean you've seen the prequels. So,
This Cyclops is a shepherd and hosts Odysseus' crew in his cave, showing hospitality by eating 4 of them. Odysseus tells the giant his name is Nobody and blinds him, eventually allowing the group to escape.
So we need the name of the Cyclops.
Oh my gosh.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Cyclopes. Cyclops is plural.
Christopher Nolan's building a real one. They've brought him to life.
Do we have a phone a friend for this, maybe?
I don't have anyone good I can call for this.
Yeah, I
Ooh.
can't say I know anybody dialed in on
Eliza
mythology like that.
Sneaky recently got into Greek mythology books.
Hmm?
I could do that.
Did you read
This
the
would be a
one
phone a
where
friend.
Achilles is gay?
I think it is the one where Achilles is gay.
Yeah, I've been meaning to read that.
Should we do that? I mean, we don't have a name here.
I got nothing. I'm okay with
Yeah, I've nothing. Go for it.
All right, fuck it. We're phoning friending Eliza.
All right.
Matt, do you have this?
Yeah.
Excellent.
phone a friend for you. It's Greek mythology.
What kind of Greek mythology?
The Trojan War. Okay, she's coming.
Oh my gosh. It's my great debut.
All right.
Okay.
Hey, Eliza.
So
Hi.
here's the question. We're looking for the name of the Cyclops.
Oh, this I just read the whole thing about it.
Yes.
Okay. Or listen not about. Nobody.
What's the name of the Cyclops? That's what we
It
need.
definitely starts with like a P.
That's true.
How much time do I have?
18 seconds.
15 seconds.
Okay.
P.
It's like-
Poly something.
It's like poly something. It's like Polypheus or Polypheus. Polyphus. It's something like that. Does
Okay.
pronunciation matter?
Yes.
Probably a little bit.
All right.
Polyphos? Polypheus?
Hang up the phone, a friend.
All right.
You have 15
Polypheus?
seconds.
Polypheus. Does that sound? Anyone?
Yeah. That's
Sure, man.
I have
Alright.
believe.
It's probably fine. I think, yeah.
Just do it.
All right. Polypheus, final.
Oof.
Polypheus.
They're literally
Oh,
one letter
okay.
off. It's Polyphemus.
Oh,
Polyphemus.
Final.
Oh,
Brutal.
That's
Polyphemus.
Womp womp.
Damn.
It's
That's
All right.
okay. You are our best shot.
okay.
Like, what does Sean stick his fingers in to unlock the secret door, leading him to a crying Gus in a room of toupees?
It is the nostrils of the animal head hung on the wall. Is that enough?
Can you be more specific?
What?
What?
what kind of animal?
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. And Gus is looking for the chocolate room. That's the rumors. There's a chocolate room somewhere. Fuck. Fuck. I can't believe. I know exactly. I just can't remember what animal it is. I have everything else. I'm gonna say it's a. I'm gonna say it's a moose. He sticks his hands and then fingers in the nostrils
That's
of
good. A
a,
a deer's nostrils would be too small.
a moose head. Final
Good
answer.
thought, Qualls.
Yeah.
Yes!
Fuck yes.
That was so fucking specific.
There's lots of things that can be mounted on walls.
I specifically said an animal head.
Yes, still, there's many animals that can be mounted on a wall.
All right, well, counteroffer. I said the right answer.
I also have a very specific question here too. Night Pandas.
Dula Peep.
What talk show host misunderstood Dua Lipa's name, leading to her nickname Dula Peep?
Dula Peep. I think I know this. That's not true. I'm just lying. I'm sorry.
Tanner, you got something?
I really don't. I mean,
Is it the British guy? Is it like Piers Morgan or something?
unfortunately, I don't. This is a wrong part of the niche that I didn't think we were getting, but
No, I wonder if this is like someone from like The View or something, like a morning talk show person.
Like a Whoopi Goldberg type?
Yeah, yeah. Although then, like, it's kind of just like one of five in that
Yeah.
case.
Well, I feel like maybe Whoopi Goldberg is not the worst guess, but I mean, Snyder, if you have nothing, like we have nothing
yeah.
either, so we're just.
I really have nothing here.
Okay. You know what? I kind of like Piers Morgan. I think she's British, right? She's British.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she
run
is.
it. Do it.
Piers Morgan, final.
I think this is probably Graham Norton because he's such a charming fellow. Though Whoopi Goldberg was not a bad guess
I
because
thought it might have been Hoda, whatever her first or last name is.
Oda Copy is her full name. I have no idea what the answer is. Sorry, I'm sending a work email.
15 seconds.
Whoopi Goldberg did mispronounce Diana Taurasi's name while she was sitting right there.
We wouldn't. Women's sports, we would nail that.
We would never.
I would give too much respect to even name them.
Graham Norton final.
Graham Norton would never do such a thing.
Ah shit. I thought he was being charming.
This is Wendy Williams.
You could have just said who's the most unhinged talk host, and we could have gotten there.
If I just put the eyes, we would have known. All right, stealing home. This is a baseball category. Would anyone like to double, aka Night Pandas?
Yes, again.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say yes.
But
Right,
this
lead it, Max.
I mean, is this about players who have stolen home? Like that's a tough category.
Yeah, I'm not gonna get this actually.
Giving
know
you
it.
no further details.
Do we have a better double?
Dude, we gotta send it. at
Maybe
this
not.
point.
I think we
Yeah.
have to send it.
Yeah,
Alright.
We're
do it.
getting hosed anyways. We might as well.
Run
All
it.
right, double
Run it.
here.
The
First question
average-
for a single point. This outfielder holds the record for most time stealing home at 54. He spent the majority of his career from 1905 to 1928 playing for a current AL Central team.
Could
Jesus.
this just be Ty Cobb?
I guess. He was an outfielder, right?
I'm honestly not quite sure in his position, but like he definitely stole a lot of bases because he was famous for like spiking fielders when he stole, you know?
Right.
Like, okay. One of the teams definitely didn't exist at that point that's currently in the AL Central.
Yes.
Two of them actually didn't exist. So it could only be one of three. And I like Ty Cobb because he's really early, right?
I'm just shocked that people from this time could steal that many bases with how slow they were. But yeah,
I,
I
I
don't
have
have a
one other idea, but I think he was an infielder, and also I've guessed him within the last year, and he's so random I can't imagine he's gonna be an answer again.
shirt. Yeah,
All right,
just
Ty Cobb, final answer. My other guess was Nap Lajoie, but I think he's an infielder.
Matt, that's gonna be their answer.
That was my guess if you were wrong.
Nice.
The NL record for stealing home is held by Max Carey, who I've never heard of. Second place goes to this more notable shortstop who stole home 27 times while playing from 1897 to 1917, mostly for a current NL Central team.
I feel like this has got to be Honus, right?
Yeah,
Honus Wagner. Yeah. I mean, the only I like.
same level of difficulty too.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. It
And that's
it's
like
up
definitely his career years.
Yeah.
I feel like.
Yeah, it has to be.
Pre 1900 for sure. Okay.
Okay.
Honus.
Yeah. Honus Wagner final.
That was sick. I wouldn't have gotten that one.
Yeah. Max
I was
knows
guess-
ball.
I was gonna guess Rogers Hornsby, but I think he was a second baseman.
Is that like attorneys general?
Glad to have you here, Nick.
Yeah, I was watching Instagram Reels during that category. I gotta be honest with you.
Nick, you're not even on TikTok?
Okay, Nick.
No, no.
Nick, we're tapping you back in for the music category.
Yeah.
Oh, geez.
Sample singers. No one can double with my qualls. What R&B singer most popular in the 60s and 70s sang the original song sampled in Avicii's Levels radio edit? So notably, the same sample in the full-length edit, too.
Wow, we don't even get to hear it. Unbelievable.
The only like female R&B singer from this time period, I don't even know if it's from this time period, but the only female R&B singer I know is like Gloria Gaynor. She did "I Will Survive," right?
Yeah.
Am I losing? I can't
Who did
hear
Midnight
the-
Train in Georgia?
Gladys Knight.
Yeah,
Aretha Franklin.
those. I was gonna say those are the three I know. So I knew more than I gave myself credit for, but I don't know the answer, which seems important.
It's not Gladys Knight, I don't think, because her stage name was and the Pips. Her name, Gladys Knight and the Pips.
Is I Will Survive is later than this, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. That was like. Shit.
But was Aretha Franklin popular later than this too?
I think so.
Yeah. Just one of you guys pick one of those three names. We don't have anything else.
What was the first one you said?
Gloria Gaynor? No,
That
it was
sounds-
never called. Gladys Knight. Final answer.
Could this be Diana Ross?
Okay. It could be Diana Ross. It could also definitely be Aretha Franklin.
Yeah,
I
that
don't
was
know
where
what the
my
song
head-
sounds like. Can anyone sing the fucking song right now? Snyder, do you know how it goes off the top of your head?
I've been trying to play it in my head
I
this whole
didn't.
time.
I didn't
but
know there was.
We need Primos.
I mean, but it's a sample. We really don't know. I think one of those two. I think Aretha
I
Franklin's
think Aretha
on
is the right
Aretha
track.
Franklin.
I think it's going to be Aretha Franklin.
Do it.
All right, Aretha Franklin, final.
Aretha Franklin final.
Etta James.
I've heard of her. I don't know why or how.
I do not know that.
I've
well.
not heard of her.
Shit.
Night Pandas. What soul artist most popular in the 50s and 60s was the artist behind the original song sampled in Kanye West's Gold Digger?
God.
Jamie Foxx.
And
This
Max
is
is
Ray Charles. Final.
All right.
way to run,
Correct.
kid.
We
Wow.
all everyone on Lick Mike Walls had that for the record. We were all locked in on that.
And here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to pull up the YouTube views of Gold Digger and then the YouTube views of Avicii. And compare them. Matt, what have I always said? The most dangerous lead in trivia.
I am curious what it is, but honestly, Levels might have more.
It might be.
because
But see,
All right.
then I'll just look up the original song, so you lose either way.
Balatro Jokers.
All right, teammates, lock in.
Good luck in here.
This Joker is unlocked after discarding 5 jacks at the same time and allows the user to gain 0.5 times molt for every jack discarded that round.
Oh fuck!
I don't know this one.
It was a good run.
I can picture it.
What does it look like?
Well, I can't picture it that well. Let me think.
Put that in the highlight reel.
Oh, God. I want to say it's red.
Just like in the language of the game, what about like the prince, right? Like the king one is the baron
Okay.
or something like that, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's that, but I don't have nothing better.
Need an answer?
Let's do the prince final.
Alrighty, boys, time to shoot in the dark.
Does anyone know anything about this game?
I think the cards are like kind of like similar to normal like decks of cards.
That's a start.
Well said.
15.
Like the swindler, I think it's something stealing, or
He said Baron earlier. Maybe we could just say the
5.
All right, yeah, run
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
the Baron final.
Baron. What if I told you to think about Ray Charles? Any guesses? Any guesses? You hit the
Blind.
road, Jack.
Mm,
I don't
Damn.
think I've ever seen this one.
all right. Stay strong, team.
2010's Golden Glove winners, Night Pandas. What AL West player was the only catcher not named Perez to win the AL Golden Glove between 2013 and 2020 at that position?
Ooh. I think I know this one.
Yeah, it's Martin Maldonado, right?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Martin Maldonado final.
The best 080 hitter the game has ever seen.
No, that's Austin Hedges disrespect.
You're right. I'm sorry.
And
All right.
all of a sudden, it's a 2-point game. Heisman candidates? No one can double.
If only one team here used Heisman's as a niche.
If only one team knew everything about KJ Jefferson.
This ACC quarterback is one of the way too early Heisman favorites per ESPN. After getting the starting job 3 weeks into his redshirt sophomore year this past season, he led his team on a 9-week winning streak. Despite ESPN's faith, sports books have him between plus 3,300 and plus 5,000 odds.
SMU guy.
Yeah,
Kevin
yeah.
Jennings, is that his name?
I have no clue, but I knew it was SMU too, and I want that on the record.
His last name is definitely Jennings.
It's Kevin.
It's Kevin? Okay.
If the SMU guy is, yeah.
It has to be because he didn't start this season.
Yeah.
Okay, Kevin Jennings, final answer. Nice.
Hooray.
That's a Nick Smith support point right there.
But I knew it was SMU.
Yeah, that
Don't care.
I'd like to split my support point with Qualls.
Thank
No,
you.
not allowed. Night Pandas. ESPN thinks his Big 12 quarterback has a chance at the Heisman this year. He was a transfer rival last season as a redshirt sophomore with both his arms and legs, and led the team to an 11-2 regular season record. Vegas disagrees with ESPN, with his odds being between 2,800 and 4,500.
How do you have an 11-2 record?
Isn't this the guy from ASU?
Was he a transfer?
I just
Oh, yes, Snyder, you're right.
What's the guy's name?
His name is Sam Levitt, and because they played 13 games, so it has to be Iowa State or Arizona State title game. So you're right. It's Sam Levitt.
All right, let's run it. Sam Levitt final.
Brian, the conference
way to lock that,
game
Lorber.
is not part of the regular season.
That's my bad. Steven said I should have 11-3 and include the playoff. So
Well, you could just say that if you just say record, but not regular.
yeah, no, that's yeah.
I mean, it doesn't matter.
They got to it.
It's called coaching, Ethan. I'm a leader of men here.
True.
Nick has always said that.
Life is a capitalistic hellhole, and no one is coming to save us.
Nick Smith category here.
I'd like to triple.
My teammates love capitalism.
We do. I live to consume.
Georgia Neal.
Cool. Lick my qualls. What company filed for bankruptcy this week, prompting a wave of warnings?
Yep.
23andMe.
Yeah.
We literally discussed this today at lunch.
There are just like 15 million DNA samples that somebody can just buy in bankruptcy court.
We
That's
literally,
bananas, dude.
this literally, I didn't know this until today at lunch, and it got brought up at my like work lunch today.
Oh my God. Can we do team cigarettes between categories? 23andMe final.
That is correct.
You know, everyone says that I'm the star player, and they're right. But Nick Smith is also really good.
Nick has more points than Qualls, so yes.
Oh fuck it. Oh fuck.
Free space.
Night Pandas. What two companies announced a partnership this week pitching the food delivery financing option that gave the fun title of Eat Now, Pay Later? Because what's better than losing your house because you defaulted on your pizza loan? That was great writing, Brian. Fantastic.
Yeah, this is
This.
Klarna and DoorDash, right?
Yeah, Klarna and DoorDash.
Yeah. Yeah, Klarna and DoorDash final.
There's a bubble. There's a bubble. This is a recession indicator.
I would love to see The Big Short, but it's instead replace the word house with pizza every time, and then he goes to a strip club and she's like, I have 5 pizzas and I have a summer pizza, and then
Is there a game after this one too?
Yeah, but it's okay. I'm texting you in 10 minutes.
Oh, my bad.
All right,
I just
Olympic
30%
weapons.
rate on
No one can
MP's
double.
burger.
What European country leads all nations in fencing medals, having earned a total of 135 across all fencing events? They seem to like sports with lots of medals, since their second highest gold medal sport is cycling with 36.
Isn't France really good at cycling?
Well, I was thinking of the Tour de France, but that's just a location. What about Belgium? What do they
Okay,
do?
but they have to lead in fencing events. That feels like a big.
Belgium is famously bad at fencing.
Okay, that's
true.
totally my
That's true.
bad.
Everyone knows that.
Stupid.
Is it Italy?
Ooh, I
I feel
don't
like-
hate Italy. I watched a couple episodes of that Netflix Tour de France documentary, and there may have been Italians in that.
France just feels too on the nose.
Yeah,
Mm.
I don't hate Italy. Yeah.
All right, Italy final
Instinct
answer.
feels Italian.
Yes! Stay hot, self.
I'm giving Nick a support point for that.
What? Nick couldn't even tell you where Italy is on a map.
Dude, it's the boot one. It's right
Yeah, there we go. See, he
Baja
knows.
California.
He knows. After the USA and China, what European country leads all others in total shooting medals, having earned 58 across all events? This country might just be good at combat, since their highest gold medal count sport is wrestling with 28.
My immediate thought went to the guy that went viral. Wasn't that
Oh my God.
Turkey?
Yeah, he was Turkish. But
Yeah.
are they good at wrestling?
I have no
I mean,
idea.
Brandon, I don't know
Turkish
anything about
get up has
wrestling.
got to be something that gets you strong enough for wrestling, right?
I don't know if that's how it works, but
I mean, that's just my guess.
um
For me, I don't know why this is giving Eastern Europe, like a Russia or a Ukraine or
I mean,
Like
does
a-
Turkey does Turkey have
but it'll be something
strong
even
shooters?
what?
Because the guy was from Turkey, but is there a history of strong shooters?
I have no idea.
Can't
I don't have a better
can't
guess.
say, man.
All right, I think Turkey is probably fine.
Yeah.
All right, let's run it. Turkey final.
I definitely think it's Eastern Europe. I was gonna say Georgia for the wrestling stuff, but obviously it's gonna be a big country. If ours was Italy, I think it's gonna be Russia, Ukraine, or maybe Bulgaria.
I don't.
What about Belarus?
Yeah, Belarus I thought of too.
the bigness of Russia? Just aren't they generally
But,
competitive
but
in the
would
Olympics
that
pretty
they would
big?
have more than 28 medals in something, I think.
Maybe, but wrestling.
I think Belarus is basically just a wrestling power. I don't know, but
Belarus final answer.
Belarus final.
Ah,
What?
I kind of thought my first thought was Norway because of the Nordic combined event with the shooting, but then I kind of moved off that immediately.
oh, from that one James Bond movie.
Yeah. Fuck. All right. See you guys next week. On the fucking
Like
side.
Qualls. This red wine grape holds a title of the most widely planted wine grape and is grown in basically every wine region. It became most popular because of its prominence in Bordeaux blends. It is high in tannins and famous for deep layered flavors with a mix of dark fruits, hints of green pepper, and oak.
Okay, dumb question. Is the name of the grape the same as the
I
name of
think
the
we gotta go
wine?
with the name of a wine for sure.
Okay,
What about Valencia grapes?
no, because Valencia is in Spain. And
Also, those are oranges.
What
uh,
about
wait, I
Pinot
think
Grigio?
What about Pinot Noir? I think that's a red one because
That is,
Pinot
I think
Grigio is white.
Grigio is white. Yeah. Cabernet Sauvignon.
Sauvignon
Sauvignon Blanc
Blanc.
is white.
Yes.
Uh,
I like Pinot Noir.
mhm.
There's also a psych bit about that. We got our psych question earlier, so that feels there's some synergy there.
That's a good omen, perhaps.
I agree. I agree. All right, we're gonna go with Pinot Noir. Final answer.
God, that's so wrong, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we don't
man.
fucking know.
It's gotta be Cabernet Sauvignon, right?
Well, I was
No.
thinking, is it just
Oh,
is it just Cabernet? Like in terms of like the grape, like
I
red
think
wine
it's
grape?
pronounced
I
Cabernet
think
Cabernet.
we should
grape?
go with the full thing. I think it's gonna be the full thing.
Okay.
I have a feeling. I don't know.
All right, send it, brother.
All right, I think it's Cabernet Sauvignon final.
oh,
Way to run it.
devastating. Tough night to be Nick Smith, like all the
Uh,
other ones.
Dude, we lost. I played two of our tennis games. I lost a cumulative of 16 to
All
2
right.
tonight.
Dude, Max and I had an
To
all-time
make it
softball night.
to make it a 1 point loss, this green-skinned grape is most used to
Oh,
produce white wines. It originated in Burgundy, but can now be found in almost anywhere wine is produced. The wine of the same name is often aged in oak barrels, which brings out a buttery texture and vanilla toast and caramel flavor.
Is this Chardonnay?
Yeah, buttery is always Chardonnay.
Yeah. All
Mhm.
right. Chardonnay final.
I'm willing to bet that my team
That is
combined has
correct.
had like two
We
glasses
love
of
we
wine
love
in our
making it look
lives.
close at the end.
Dude, every single time, man. This point total
All
thing.
right, it finishes off 10-9,
Of
assuming I did my
course.
math correctly throughout the game. Lick My Coals will take on Pool Boy, who are 3-4, and the home team,
Molly
aka the Night
famous.
Pandas, will be taking on
wait,
the
wait.
Macrobos, also at 3-4.
Ugh.
We play mentally illest for the record.
nah. He changed the schedule. Good game,
My
guys.
selective